Hi, and welcome back to episode 18 of Super Mario 64. I hope you had a great day/night so far. Swinging in the breeze. Go ahead and do this one. I believe the next two are going to be these two over there. The first place I went when I was getting the 100 coins in the last episode, where I was like, well, there's a star over there, and there's a star over here. I think that the next two are going to be there. It's a little unfortunate that we, have to go back out of the level and then make our way back, but it's, oh, well, no, we're gonna have to do it anyway. Mamma mia. Alright, let's go. Can you believe that? It was like we just had a nightmare, as if that already happened, but it's a strange case of deja vu. I'll try not to miss the platform this time, but, I can't make any promises. When the platform just moves out of your way and makes you fall on purpose. Okay, cool. Now that I have those 100 coins, I'm going to live a little more dangerously. Not that much more dangerous, but like a little more dangerous. Okie dokie. Roger, roger. Cool. And I don't remember... I think it's this way. I think that other one, the next one is the other one. Yeah, because you see with the swing here, as long as the wind doesn't start blowing and like that fire mines itself. Yeah, okay. That one's not too bad. That one's actually pretty easy, all things considered. As long as you don't fall, it's not that big of a deal. I do think it's funny that every time Mario comes jumping out of this thing, he hits his head on that archway. That's kind of funny. Tricky triangles. Do 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 do. Okay. So there's not a whole lot left in the game. This might be the last episode, depending on like how much longer this takes. I mean, it's not really taking that long to do it. So this might be the last one. I'm not going to hang my hat on that yet. I'm going to just wait and see until like... where we're at. But I think this one could probably go a little bit longer just to finish everything up, because there's really not a whole lot left. Just these last few stars in this level, and then one star in the red star in the Bowser, and then I'm gonna like show you what happens when you get 100%, or like all the stars. I'll show you what happens. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to do that again. Whoa. Like, I'll show you what happens when you get 120 stars. Come on now. If the camera would stop turning... There we go. Not too shabby. 2 more to go. Like, see, he hits his head on that ceiling a little bit. Kind of knocks him back a little bit. It's kind of funny. So I wonder if, like, these levels, if they just exist in Peach's Castle, or if like Bowser used the magic of the Power Stars to get these levels to exist or not. I don't know. I do kind of think it's funny that the level that would benefit the most from the winged cap, it doesn't have a winged cap in it. In fact, unless I'm mistaken, I don't think this has any of the special hats in it, right? I could be wrong about that, but I don't think the invisibility cap and the metal cap are in this level either. But this would be the level that would benefit the most from having the winged cap, and you can't even get it. It's kind of a shame, right? Okay. Now, as long as we don't act too crazy and just like, you know, take our time with it, we shouldn't have a problem getting this one. Watch out for the blue fire, though. Okay. Should be smooth sailing just about. Cool. Okay. You know, I wonder why, like, in this game, like, the magic carpets are specifically tied to the rainbows. I'm trying to remember if there's any other Mario games where there's a magic carpet. I think there are in one of the Mario in one of the Mario parties. I think there's like magic carpet, but like well, I know that the genie in Mario Party 2 rides a magic carpet, I think. But still, you know, like, I wonder why they're tied to the rainbows, or if it's just like stylistically for the game, you know. Maybe it's to tell you where to expect to go. As far as, like, you know, game design goes, like, you should, because you can see the rainbow, then you should know where, like, the next where the next carpet, or where the carpet's leading you, you know? So, a bit of an update from the first episode. I still haven't located my copy of Mario Kart 64. I'm going to try looking for it again when I'm done tonight doing this. And then, like I said, if I can find it and record, like, probably the 2 videos that's going to go into that, it'll either appear before this one or after this one, and in between, like, this one and Pokemon Red. But I don't know yet, because, like, I haven't found it. If Pokemon Red is, like, the next one that goes up, that means I probably still haven't found it. Alright, come on, Mario. There we go. So, like I said, if Pokemon Red immediately comes up after this, if Mario Kart 64 hasn't been done yet, then just rest assured that it's probably because I haven't found it. Okay, so you gotta try and hit that pole. And we gotta try and not get thrown off by this Joker. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, one more to go. And that's in the final Bowser stage. I think we're gonna just go for it, because I haven't even recorded for like 10 minutes yet, so let's go ahead and go for it. This one might run a little bit longer because I'm gonna, after I get the final star, I'm gonna exit and show you what you get for getting all the stars, and then we'll come back and go through the Bowser level again. And I'm probably not gonna cut out the second attempt of going through the Bowser level. So I'll probably show myself going back through it again. Oh. Got the Wario platform here. You know, I think it'd be fun if they made a Mario game where Wario's the villain again. Because they're, you know, back in the 90s with the Wario Land 2, and then there was a few things where like Wario was like the villain but like they haven't really done that since. Like Wario's still supposed to be like a bad guy, you know, but he's like I don't know, he's not really used as a villain so much. He's these days, I mean, it's kind of like, it's still just, if it's not Mario, you know, with Bowser being the villain, it's someone they made up. Like a lot of the Mario Luigi games have like villains in it that's not like Mario villains, you know, weren't Mario villains to begin with, I mean. But I think it'd be cool if they made a Mario game where Wario or Waluigi, like a Mario Luigi game where Wario and Waluigi are the villains or something. I think that'd be funny. But yeah, I'm not sure why they haven't really used them. Maybe it's because it's the motivation, because I know the motivation for Wario and Mario Land 2 was that like he was jealous of Mario's castle, so when Mario was... So the Mario Land lore is that in the first Mario Land, this alien named Tatanga kidnapped Princess Daisy, and Mario went to rescue her from in the... I can't remember what the castle was, or the kingdom was called, but like Mario went to rescue her and does so, and then when he comes back, Wario has moved into his castle, and that in Mario Land 2, Tatanga is working for Wario, and Wario sent him to get Mario to go to the other castle, the other kingdom, so that he could like steal his castle, and you're trying to get back into your castle. Then Wario Land 3, or well, not Wario Land 3, Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land is just you trying to get money to get your own castle, and you're trying to steal like the treasure of the Captain Syrup and her pirates. I didn't expect those bombs to follow me over here. So, and that's Wario Land 1, and Wario Land 2 is kind of a continuation of that. Like they want their revenge. And then Wario Land 3, you actually find a map. If you get all of the map pieces, you get an extra level in Wario Land 3, or Wario Land 2, and you find a map that tells you where the music box for Wario Land 3 is, and he leaves in the... He gets into a biplane and leaves, and that's kind of why you're in a biplane at the beginning of Wario Land 3. And then I think Wario Land 4 is just kind of unrelated, but has like a really cool intro song. Alright, where's that last red coin? Because the star is supposed to be over here, so... I'll grab that life. Wait, is it one of those where it's like... Hang on, I think I might know. There it is. Awesome. So yeah, and then Wario Land Shake It I think is kind of unrelated as well, but I know Captain Syrup is in it. And I don't know about the I don't know about the one on the Virtual Boy. But anyway, wow, another Power Star. Mario gains more courage for the power of the castle. Yeah, I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to exit course. Because I'm going to show you... I looked it up. You don't have to beat Bowser to do this. But if you do, it's kind of a misfortunate thing. But... like, this over here, I didn't show it. This cannon had a grate over it and you couldn't use it. So now the cannon's open. And we want to shoot up to the castle here. Because we got a winged cap for some reason. And Yoshi's up here on the roof. When you talk to him, he says, "Mario! Is that really you? It's been so long since our last adventure. They told me that I might see you if I waited here, but I just about to give up hope. Is it true? Have you really beaten Bowser? Not yet. And restored the stars to the castle? Almost. And saved the princess? I knew you could do it. Now I have a very special message for you. Thanks for playing Super Mario 64. This is the end of the game, but not the end of the fun. We want you to keep on playing, so we have a little something for you. We hope that you like it. Enjoy the Super Mario 64 team." And so we get 100 lives. You gotta wait here for him to like fill it up to the max life counter. 100. And, you know, he just kind of goes off. But what they don't tell you is that the triple jump is now different. Now that's what the triple jump looks like, which is what you see at the end of like the game. I don't really know why there's a winged cap for you to fly around here. Like, because I don't think there's like a secret. I don't think there's a secret for flying into this. So I don't really know why there's a winged cap out here. And of course, you know, all the stars in the game have been collected, so it's kind of one of those things like, why would you keep playing? And, you know, but it was one of those things like back in the day, like when you're, I think most people can relate to this, even if you weren't born in the 90s. But like, you know, when you're a kid and you're playing a game, it almost doesn't even really matter if you make progress or not. I mean, you want to see more of the game. I remember like being stuck on this game or being stuck on like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff for a while and wanting to see more of the game, but just having the game and enjoying the game, that was a big deal. You know, that's a big deal when you're a kid. And I try to maintain that even as an adult, of like, you know, having fun playing a game even if I'm not making progress, because it's like, I mean, it's great that I even get the opportunity to play it, you know? There's a shortcut right here if you like do a side jump, but you know, it's like you get an opportunity to play a game. Isn't that great? Like, we get to live in a time where like video games exist. So I mean, I probably am not going to play a game that's already completed to run around and pretty much do nothing in it, unless it's one of those kind of games where it's like there's still stuff to do. Like, you can still run around and explore and do stuff even if you've got everything in it. But yeah, so like I said, I try to keep that kind of thing in mind of like, you know, I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to play it. And I might get frustrated and angry different times, like in Tall Tall Mountain. But, you know, that doesn't mean I hate the game. Because it's like, I'm a little frustrated, you know? So, I mean, there's very few games in this world that I'm kind of like not interested. I mean, you know, I'm not interested in like sports games personally, but I mean, there's a very few games that's like I really don't want to play that game because I don't like it. But I try to enjoy everything I play if I can. Alright, enough of that. We got a final battle to do here. I can't tell if he's supposed to be like bruised or not. But Mario, you again? Well, that's just fine. I've been looking for something to fry with my fire breath. Your power star is useless against me. Your friends all are trapped within the walls, and you'll never see the princess again. Wahaha. I can't tell if he's supposed to be bruised or like whatnot. Did he? Oh, of course that was gonna miss. So I haven't really showed it. Maybe it was, you know, my bad for doing so. But like, like in the first fight, he has like just your standard fire breath. Is it in this direction? I can't tell. There it is. Like he has standard fire breath in the first fight, and then the second one he spits out little like fire bits. And then in this one he does like different types of like fire. Oh. This is where it gets a little hard to see. Oh yeah, and he starts running at you and stuff too. I think he starts running in the second fight. Oh man, come on now. The cameras just makes it harder to see. That's pretty scary if you think about it. Bowser full sprinting and stuff at you. That should be it, right? What? I guess I was too far away. He does that. That's the fire he does in the second one. And here I thought this was going to go a lot smoother than it is. But we're honing in on it now. I should be close enough that it shouldn't be too hard to like hit it. There we go. 3 hits on this final fight. No! You've really beaten me this time, Mario. I can't stand losing to you. My troops, worthless. They've turned over all the power stars? What? There are 120 in all? Amazing! There were some in the castle that I missed? Now I see peace returning to the world. Oh, I really hate that. I can't watch. I'm out of here. Just you wait until next time, Mario. Until then, keep that control stick smoking. And there's the last one, the big power star. We got a winged cap. Mario does a nice little spin and triple jump. Starts flying off into the sunset. Just taking a sip of my drink real quick. Throat's getting a little parched. And then Mario just flutters down to the front of the castle. Has just enough winged cap left for that. And from the power star, it restores to the castle, and out of her own visage, Princess Peach comes descending from the heavens. You know, they released like the actual height. If I remember correctly, the official height of Princess Peach is like 6 foot. Which is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just think it's interesting that she's supposed to be 6 foot, like, even. I don't know what that translates into metric system. I know Samus is supposed to be 6'8". And that's from the official Super Metroid, like,
The power of the stars
you know,
restored to the castle.
playing guide.
And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. We
Yeah,
have
you're welcome.
something special for you.
Here we go!
Listen, everybody. Let's bake a delicious cake for Mario.
So I wonder if she's actually going to bake the cake or if she's just going to have Toads do it. But this is probably one of my favorite, like, ending credit themes. Because it feels like, you know, I don't know, it's very bittersweet. Kind of like, you know, like you get to see, like, different aspects of each level, and it's like going back and, like, being like, you know, remember this? Remember when you did that? And, like, the music itself is just very, like, bittersweet. I don't know how to explain it other than that. It always makes me feel that way, like, you know, relieved and happy that I finished my journey, but also kind of sad because it's over. But then, you know, I mean, that's just how things are. Nothing can last forever. You just have to look back at the good times you had and hope that you don't take it for granted while it's happening. I feel bad for Wiggler the most in this game because we did destroy his house and then beat him up. A lake of lava here. Good old pyramid in the desert somewhere. There's Gouda and a manta ray. That snowman gave us some trouble. This level wasn't as bad as I remember it being, but it's still not so great, but it's alright. Now this one, on the other hand, this one, yeah, like, F this level. It's really not that bad, but I was having a hard time with it for some reason. That one's still my favorite because you get to go back and forth between, like, everything being big and small. Like in Super Mario Brothers 3. The clock is still really cool even though it's nerve-wracking. And this level still gives me too much anxiety to like it, but I mean, it's a cool level. I'm not going to say anything real bad about it. Here's one of the, the secret water level. There's Charles Martinet as, like, Mario. This is where we got the metal cap. There's Bowser's secret base with his submarine, which I don't know why he has a sub, but okay. And we helped that snowman get, his life together. Now we're being waved away, being told, y'all come back now, you hear? Lakitu flies off into the distance. And then we get to see our cake with the strawberries and the cherries.
Playing my game.
They took the time to make a little chocolate bar that they put thank you on, but that looks like a pretty nice cake, to be honest. Like, I'd probably dig into it if I could. Having a piece of cake and a nice hot cup of tea does sound pretty good right about now, but hey, that's it. That's Mario 64. There's not much more to show if there was anything else to show. If you watched the series and you enjoyed it, I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. If you got to this part in the video, I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day/night. Goodbye.